My son is Tatum, and he had, when he was 15 months old, he had stage 3 liver cancer that went into stage 4, and ultimately needed a liver transplant. And then along the way, during that time, he needed a lower left lobectomy. One of his lungs got really sick from a fungal pneumonia, and he also got a full liver transplant. After 6 rounds of chemo, he got the liver transplant, and then he did additional 3 rounds of chemo after that. On Friday, March 27th, I think it was, he started not feeling well, not running fever. He just was complaining of tummy aches and having to go to the bathroom. And so Saturday, he just wasn't feeling any better and was having shortness of breath. So we took him to the ER, and before you can even enter the ER, they have somebody standing out there and just to ask you questions, and they got us back immediately, and then ran a COVID test on Tatum as well as other tests on him too, and it came back positive. Talk about a lot of shocks in my life when it comes to Tatum's health, but this one got me. This one was really hard to swallow, because I feel like everything that's happened to him, I couldn't control that. And I couldn't control cancer, and I couldn't control him needing a transplant, but I felt like I could have controlled this virus from entering the house. And then him testing positive for it was just, it was a horrible punch to the gut. I felt like a failure. So immediately, because of his health history, we were admitted. We were brought to our isolation wing. It's got its own, air, and everything they have prepared for quite some time for this moment, and I did not feel at 1 second nervous anymore. I felt relieved. Tatum's team quickly started contacting me. Everybody quickly began making a plan for him. There's not a lot of research out there on medicines for pediatrics to take, and we were presented with the option of starting some medication that would help Tatum get through the peak of the virus, which the peak of the virus could be the scariest part of the virus when it enters the lungs. Our Child Life team has done phenomenal as far as sending things up for us to do. We have painted, we have done Legos, played video games. We are now been in the hospital for 7 days. We have not left our room in 7 days, and he is now on track to be getting discharged tomorrow. And there's just no words, and there's not enough thank yous to tell them, because I feel like yet again this hospital has saved my son. I really truly believe that with the right donations and with the right equipment and materials that hospitals need, that we will be able to get a grasp on this very quickly. But we just need to we need to do something, and do something fast.